Hey guys, it's Jenny here. Welcome back to my channel. So it's currently 4:13 on Saturday, December 4th. Happy December, guys. So I know originally I was planning a readathon right after my last vlog. But unfortunately just after that week, like with Rachel's surgery and Thanksgiving, I was so not in the readathon mood. I was so tired that week, and I mean, I still am. I'm sick again. I had to call into work on Thursday because on Wednesday I was at work and started getting the worst sore throat. I made it through the workday and I told my coworker, I'm like, man, I swear I better not be getting sick again. I just got over being sick. But sure as shit, I woke up with the worst sore throat I've had in a long time. Thankfully that day off of work did me some good. My throat is still a little bit scratchy, but it's kind of like that that sensation like after you get over a bad sore throat where it only like hurts a little bit. It's more like a tickly, scratchy sensation. And I got some sinus stuff going on. But I figured I would start a vlog. I am not sure like how my reading mood is feeling right now. I'm really not sure how it's feeling. But I did get a new book in the mail that I am really interested in reading. So I'm hoping that that might kind of bring me out of this miniature slump that I'm in. It's more just like I finished all of the books that I had like on my closest radar. So all those months I was just thinking like I was gonna read those books, and then I read them, and now I'm like, well, now I don't know what to read next. So that, and like there's just so much financial strain going on because of the holidays. It's been pretty stressful. I haven't been making too much money at my job. I need to get some spray bottles because we're getting ready to put up the Christmas tree, and little Miss Sadie is a tyrant. So I already knew that she was probably going to try to scale the Christmas tree. So we wanted to be prepared, get some squirt bottles prepared in case she decides to be a bad little girl, which she's gonna be. So we're gonna have to train her. Nana's pretty much fine around the Christmas tree. She might poke around it the first couple days, but for the most part she leaves it alone. She's not nearly as destructive as Sadie. Christmas shopping wise, I am like half done, I would like to say. I will not be doing a video of what I got people for Christmas this year just because like it's so overwhelming as it is just trying to get my shopping done that I don't want to make a video on it because Christmas shopping hasn't been as easy this year. It's kind of an off year. If you guys are interested, I may still do a video of what I got for Christmas, but that's only if you guys want it, because I mean, I don't mind doing a video like that. I mean, it's not like a for sure thing like it is all the other years. Like I knew that I was gonna do it. So this year I'm only gonna do one if you guys want me to do one. And yeah, so plans for this weekend. This is gonna be a pretty long intro. Plans for this weekend. Rachel is mostly healed from her surgery. She still has to wear the whole support thing for another like 6 weeks, I think. But she can sleep on her side now. She did get her drains taken out. She did get the mesh taken off. So now she's just healing. She went back to work today. And she is coming over tomorrow. We just have to run errands tomorrow. And then Rachel and I are going to bake Christmas cookies, put up the tree, and have some hot cocoa and watch some Christmas movies and the originals. Let's get into the possibilities for this vlog. The first book that I ended up ordering when I ordered Rachel's birthday or Christmas presents was Covet by Tracy Wolff. I really liked Crave, and the cliffhanger was too much, so I said, you know what? I think I just need to get the I just realized when I'm reading the synopsis there are a couple letters that are in black instead of white, and they read out escape. It's the way that I've been reading practically my whole life, and I still act like foreshadowing is a surprising thing for me. I had no idea what I was in for. And I am pretty excited to continue this series. My only issue is that I like to read these books on audio, but I had another book set aside for my audiobook. I have Gods and Monsters by Shelby Mahurin as my audiobook. So realistically, I could probably do both. Let me actually peek on my iPad and see if, because I have a Libby, and I'm wondering if my library has it, or maybe since it's a new month, Scribd will let me have 2 audiobook credits for December. If so, that would work. Let's see. It does let me download them both, so I might just do that. So since I've already downloaded them, that should be fine. But I will double check my Libby just in case. And then for my physical read, I have Verity by Colleen Hoover. I really liked It Ends With Us. It was really triggering at times, and I had to pause quite a few times just because it was getting to be a little bit much sometimes. But I will say, by the time that I paused, at the spot that I paused, like, I was just getting really upset. When I paused after that, it was like the end of, you know, the violent stuff. So that was nice. Because by the time I picked it back up, the story was like resolving, basically. I thought that it was going to get worse than that, but thankfully it didn't. And I'm just excited. This was really highly rated on Goodreads. This is almost rated a 5-star on Goodreads. This is rated like a 4.3 stars out of a ton of reviews. And I've heard that this book is really good, so I'm excited to get into more Colleen Hoover. And then I will just quickly list off the other books that you guys are propped up on. In my book sleeve is These Hollow Vows by Lexi Ryan. We have Survive the Night by Riley Sagar, Neon Gods by Katie Robert, A Touch of Ruin by Scarlett St. Clair, which is book 2 in the Hades and Persephone series. And then we have Imagine Me by Tahada Mafi, which is book, I want to say 6 in the Shatter Me series. There's so many now. And yeah, I guess we will see where this goes. Right now, though, I have a couple things to do. So maybe, like, we'll finally get around to Gods and Monsters. This is the last book in the trilogy, so maybe. I don't know. I don't want it to end yet. But it's gotta end at some point. I have this really bad commitment issues with finishing series that I loved. Like, you guys saw me do this with Stalking Jack the Ripper, and I don't even remember what the other book was that I did that with. But okay, so it looks like both titles downloaded. Covet is actually longer than Gods and Monsters, which is shocking because I thought Gods and Monsters was a chunky book. Okay, tell me why they look the same length, but Covet's audiobook is like 5 hours longer. Let me take a look at this. This is almost 700 pages. This is 692. Covet is. And then, oh, I guess Gods and Monsters is 612 pages. So maybe we'll try Gods and Monsters first. Don't know. But yeah, other than all that stuff I already listed, the only other thing I have to do tonight is some Christmas brainstorming. I just need to, like, put everything on a sheet and really get organized, because not only do I have to finish my shopping, but my dad wants me to finish his shopping for the kids. So it's kind of like messing with my mind to be like, okay, I have to get this for me and that for him and this for me and that for him. Like, I'm confusing things in my head. But anyways, sorry for the long intro, but those are going to be the books that we're focusing on. I really like giving Christmas gifts, but my paycheck does not. However, amidst that, I do actually have a reading update, shockingly enough. I did actually make it to, I don't know the chapter number, I think it's chapter 12. I made it to part 2, page 109 in Gods and Monsters. So far, I will say I am extremely confused. I guess I didn't retain as much from Blood and Honey as I thought, or maybe because it was just so long ago, I don't really remember. But I'm a little bit lost. There's just some parts where I'm like, who is this person? And what is happening to her? And then like I kind of picked up some of it along the way, like, okay, this is what's wrong with her, but I still don't know who this dude is. Just stuff like that. But I am enjoying the story. I don't think it'll be a 5-star read, whether it's A Fault or Mine or the book. I just think that the first book was better right off the bat. What else? I don't think I have anything else. I'm just really dreading going to work. I cannot wait to find a different job. I wanted to stick it out for the holidays just because I really can't afford to be between jobs for Christmas. And yeah, so fun times. I'm extremely tired and I'm starting to regret waking up so late today because it felt like I did not have any time before I just had to run off to work. But whatever. But yeah, there's our little reading update. Hey guys, so it is 12:17 on Wednesday, December 8th. It is Jacob's birthday today, so I woke up about 9:30, almost 10 o'clock. Called him, wished him a happy birthday. I'm not able to attend his party because I have to work, which is a whole other conversation for a different day. I don't want to talk about work at all. So I went out and took care of the bunnies. It's really cold here today, so I was like out there for like a half an hour digging ice out of their dishes with my bare hands. Thankfully it's supposed to warm up these next couple days, so it shouldn't be as bad, I'm hoping. It's supposed to be in the 40s, 50s the rest of this week. So now I'm just having some breakfast. I have a sandwich cooling right now. And I got these little Philadelphia cheesecake crumbles from Kroger. These are really good. I have a banana. So yeah, I have to work today, tomorrow, and the next day. And then I get a weekend off. I'm not sure when I'm going to put my 2 weeks in. I'm probably going to do it so that my last day is on January 1st. Or it would probably be December 31st. I gotta see how the timeline would work. So if I did it for, well, yeah, it would be my last day on the 31st because I wouldn't work the 1st or the 2nd anyways because I get the weekends off. So probably be putting my 2 weeks in next Friday, which is exciting. Probably not good to like premeditate you leaving your job, but it's just not working out. It's not working out. Anyways, I think that before I go to work, I'm going to try to get another 100 pages done in Gods and Monsters. My thought is that I have to take a shower before work, so I'm going to listen to some of this while I eat breakfast, and then get another chunk out of the way, and then hopefully I might do a little bit more than 200 pages. The more the better. So I'm hoping to get like this far, but I guess we'll see if I can manage. And yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. And yeah, that's about all I really have for you. Hey guys, so it is about 3:05 on Wednesday. So I made it to chapter 207. This is pretty good, I will say. I definitely could have done to do a reread before I started this because I feel like I've been tossed into the middle of something with missing, you know, like when you're doing a puzzle and you miss two of the most important pieces. That's how it feels right now. It's like I know most of what's going on, but at the same time I'm like, what? So I am about, I want to say like a third of the way through this. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure this is like 600 something pages. Yeah, it is 612 pages. So I guess we will see. But yeah, unfortunately it is time for me to get ready for work. I'm not happy. Hey guys, so it is 3:10 and unfortunately I did not get as far as I wanted to get. Rachel ended up calling and I just ended up talking to her today. And now, unfortunately, it's time that I have to start getting ready for work. Or think about it at least. So I am on... I feel like... Yeah, I'm just about to page 282. So definitely not where I wanted to be, but maybe if I'm feeling up to this, I can knock the rest of this out when I get home tonight. But I guess we'll see. It's only about 70 pages, if that. But yeah, I will say this up front right now. I am extremely confused. It's not even a fault of the book, it's a fault of mine. I definitely should have reread or at least read a summary of the books before I just dove into that blindly. I'm honestly pretty lost. I mean, I feel like this book is really good and I'm enjoying it, but like I just feel like I'm following along with the plot with missing key details that it would take for me to understand it. So I might even hold off on rating it, or I might just give it a base rating until I reread the whole trilogy over again and then see how I feel about it. But I just wanted to let you guys know in advance, like, I don't want to fault a book for me not paying enough attention to detail. So I'm just gonna say that now, like, I am pretty freaking confused because I really should have reread at least Blood and Honey before I went in, but I did not. So other than that, I think the book is really good. There was a point where I was crying a little bit. But yeah, so I guess I have to get ready for work. I'm finishing up an episode of Ink Master right now. And then yeah, off I will go. At least I only have tomorrow and then I get a weekend off. I'm really looking forward to my weekend off. Woo. Hey guys, so it is about, let's see, 12:13 on Thursday, technically Friday. Work basically sucked. It always sucks, basically. So anyways, I did end up being able to sit down and get caught up at my book. So I did make it to page 350. This book ended up taking a plot twist that super pissed me off. Things were going well until they weren't. I am not very amused at the given moment. But anyways, you know, like when a writer will spend like seasons upon seasons of building somebody's character only to like knock it down in one episode? That's how I feel right now. It's like, oh, so we back to square one. Anyways, I am done with that for tonight, and I am super, super tired. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep, and then tomorrow, I think I'm going to try to aim... I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided if I want to do the 100 pages or another 150. I guess it just depends on how I'm feeling in the morning and stuff like that. But I will be able to stay up later tomorrow since I don't have to work the weekend. It'd be really cool if I could finish that between tomorrow and Saturday morning so that I can move on to my other 2 reads for the weekend. I would really like to finish 2 other books this weekend, if possible. Hey guys, so it is like 2:55 on Friday, December 10th. So you already know what time it is for me. Unfortunately, I have to leave for work, which mega sucks because I'm kind of on a roll right now. Anyways, I made it to page 515, so I'm literally almost done, and it's getting pretty good. I will say I'm still pretty confused. Like, they'll like name drop a couple of minor characters, and I'm like, I have no clue who that is. I don't remember. Or they'll like tell me something that happened, and I'm like, did that? Like, what? So I am going to need to do a whole reread of that series for sure. But am I 100% happy with how this is going right now? No. But am I happy with some of the scenes that have been dabbled in there? Yes. It's pretty good. I'm probably gonna base rate it at like a 4 until I reread and like process everything and see how that goes. Probably won't be till next year. Unfortunately, I have to get ready for work, but since I do not have to work the next 2 days, I think it is safe to say that I will probably be finishing this tonight. And after that, I guess we'll see. I'm a little bit apprehensive to see how this is going to end. Because, you know, this is the finale. So I'm a little bit concerned. But anywho, I have to go shut the barn, and then I have to start getting ready for work. I'll probably watch an episode of Ink Master before I leave, just because when I get home tonight, I'm going to watch the new episode of Legacy so I don't keep getting spoiled. Emphasis on the keep, because I've already gotten a ton of spoilers. So, it's 10 o'clock on Friday. Got home from work about a half hour ago. Every day I walk into my job thinking, you know, I can get through this. It's not like it can get much worse. And then magically, it gets worse. So, I don't know if I ever, like, mentioned this. So my position at my job is in the back room processing the truck orders. So basically our job is to unload everything off the pallets and to sort it. And that's our job. Okay? So this whole entire week, we have not been able to do our job because we have not had enough totes to sort or room to put anything. So they have had us on the floor all week, which is not our job. Okay? Literally all week, at least. It's been more like 3 weeks on and off. We've been off the floor. We've barely been working on the truck this month. So today, we get in, we go to the back room. It's, of course, a mess, not ready for us to do the truck whatsoever. So then I'm looking around, I'm like, guys, I don't even think we have any totes. So I'm looking, I do see a stack of totes, very few though, like maybe 10 small totes. And then I realize the beauty cart is completely full and the fragile cart is also completely full. So we don't have carts. So just as I'm trying to think about what to do, we get paged to the office and I'm like, there it is. So we're walking to the office. We're expecting our manager to tell us, you guys are going to be on the floor pushing again. What we weren't expecting her to say was, we've decided to do away with the backroom crew at night, so your job position no longer exists. You will be reassigned effective immediately to the floor, meaning, i.e., we got demoted. In the busiest time of the year where the back room is at its peak fullest, needing the most people back there, they went ahead and freaking demoted us. Did not give us any warning whatsoever. And then she just dropped that bomb on us and then was like, so what do you think your availability looks like for like this week? Like what time do you think you're comfortable coming in? And I'm like, girl, can I have a second to process this? Like, what the hell? So me and my friend were looking at each other like, dude, what the heck? And we're all kind of just like, we don't know. Like, we kind of need to think about it. Like, I am flabbergasted. And that's not even all. Me and my friend, we go on our break. And we're eating lunch in our spot like normal. We have this, like, footrest seat, I guess you could call it. It's literally just, like, a flat bench almost, but it's like a cushioned bench. I don't even know what the term is for it. So I'm sitting in the corner as usual. She usually puts up a chair, puts her food on the end, and we eat lunch together. So this one, let's say like key carrier, she's not even a manager, older lady. I've had multiple problems with her in the past. She comes in, sees me and my friend eating, and she goes, ladies, you need to be 6 feet apart in social distancing. She's like going on and on about how we need to be social distance. And she's like, and especially with you two with your masks off, she's like, that is a giant red flag. And we're looking at each other like, we're in the break room eating lunch together. We're literally used to being, we work shoulder to shoulder working on the truck. Like, what is the big deal if we're sitting back here eating lunch without our masks on, sitting next to each other? So my friend goes, well, we ride into work together, so, I mean, I don't really see it as that big of a deal. And then this lady goes, well, that's not the point. If the store manager came in and saw you, she'd have a freaking fit. And we're like, bro. I am like so freaking appalled by what happened today. That was like a nail in the coffin. I am so impatient to be done with this place. Like, I cannot believe I still have another week to go before I can even put in my 2 weeks. I still have 3 weeks at this freaking place. So not only did I wait literally 7 months to get placed in the back room for it to suck, and then for them to go ahead and just erase my job position and be like, we want you on the floor where we can just tell you whatever you need to do. Like, I get that it's a job, but without warning, and then just expecting us to be fine with this. Like, what? This is so... Guys, I'm so glad it's the weekend, because if it wasn't, I'd probably lose my freaking marbles. I am so mad. I can't even. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead, eat my cookie dough, and watch the new episode of Legacy so I stop getting spoiled. And then I'm gonna try to finish my book because I'm literally like wide awake. Hey guys, it is 1:10. And after violently sobbing for the last 20 minutes, I have finished Gods and Monsters by Shelby Mahurin. I was gonna base rate this a 4, but I think I'm gonna base rate it a 5. Until, I mean, there were parts that I, like, didn't really understand just because of my own, my own lack of recollection, I guess. But The ending was so beautiful that I can't. The ending, I'm still crying over it because I literally just finished it a minute ago, as long as I've been filming this clip. The ending is like everything we needed and more. They make the ending from a different person's point of view, the epilogue, and like it was heartbreakingly beautiful. And I'm like still really sad about it because it was like really good. But it was really sad too. Like wholesome, and yeah. It just wrapped up really nice, and I know that I'm gonna love this even more rereading it and actually being able to place the characters this time. Like, I knew most of like what was going on, but like there were minor characters that got introduced and kind of like popped up that like I couldn't quite remember. But I still had like a general gist. I want to cry just thinking about the ending. The perspective. Their perspective is what makes this whole ending. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. I'm sad. Anyways, God, I'm still crying. It's not even like dry your tears. Like, the tears are still coming. What the hell? Anywho, I can't. So, tomorrow, I get to sleep in tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be raining most of the day tomorrow. It is expecting... Ooh, we are under a storm warning. So you already know that it's probably gonna be raining all day. What are these storm warnings? Sustained wind gusts up to 33 knots from the west with gusts up to 51 knots. They're calling for 6 to 8 feet waves. We're under a wind advisory. 20 to 30 mile per hour winds with gusts up to 55 miles per hour. This is what we're looking like right now. I hear that they're expecting tornadoes in like western Michigan and like Indiana and stuff like that, which is freaking bizarre because it's literally December. Anyways, so most of my chores tomorrow are probably going to be indoor, and I don't know what weather's looking like for Sunday, but that might be my day to clean the barn because I don't want to be stressing the rabbits out too much, cleaning in the middle of a storm. Sunday, it's actually looking like it's going to be sunny, and it's still going to be like decently warm. It's not going to be as warm as Saturday. Saturday it's going to be 60 degrees, which is kind of alarming because that could be a tornado weather. But Sunday it's going to be like 45 and sunny. It's only calling for like a 4% chance of rain. So, and then it's calling for rain literally like until the 24th, until Christmas. No snow for Christmas? Every time I think about the ending, it makes me want to cry. It wasn't bad. Like, it was just so good that it, like, gets these reactions out of me. That is where we're at. I finished the book. Hooray. And now before bed, I'm gonna go through this footage, see what I have so far. I definitely need to cut some of these clips out because I do not need a whole vlog's worth of footage for one freaking book. So I'm gonna kind of delete my earlier clips from when I didn't have anything done yet. And when I go into editing, I'm gonna shorten these clips up. So, I just can't believe that's the end of the series. Like, it's just now, like, hitting me that, like, that's the end of that trilogy. Oh, it was really good. Oh, have a good night, guys. I will check in tomorrow. Multiple sneeze attacks later. It's like a little past 11 o'clock on Saturday. So actually, it's not raining today like I thought it was gonna be. So we are under pretty strict wind advisory, but it does not look windy at all. Okay, it's a little windy. Nothing too alarming yet, though. Holy cow. It's an actual swamp out here. Holy moly. Whew. Don't be surprised if I wipe out on camera, because this is muddy. Oh no. Oh no. I am sinking. And my feet are wet. Here, I think Gideon wants to say hello. Can you say hi, Booger? He's a sweet little man. He always wants attention when I come in here. Do you always have to be the center of attention? Okay, so it's like 11:45, and I'm gonna take a wager and say that the storm started. I was just putting Bonnie's cage back in its place, and a wind gust hit the back of my shed so hard the walls caved in a little bit and pushed the cage back on me. So, we're gonna have to settle for 4 out of 5 being done today, and I will just tack on the extra responsibility tomorrow. It's raining, my feet are sopping wet, and I don't know if you guys can hear the wind, but it's getting a little bit scary out. So I'm just holy shit. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to wrap this up as quick as possible. Get these doors shut so there's not so much wind flow in here. You really gotta love Michigan weather. Oof. Well, it's all blue skies out here, but then you get out this way and it's storm clouds. Guys, this is... you're done. You're done. It is literally so windy out. I can't even hear the okay. And my boots are so oh my god. Oh! We got branches flying. Dad, my boots are trash from our yard. Hey guys, so it is 6:10 on Saturday. I can't believe it's almost like the end of a day. Like, this weekend is going by entirely too quick. Fortunately, though, I finished everything just about on my to-do list. I didn't end up making my bed because I realized it wasn't as bad as I thought. And we haven't put the tree up yet, but we're gonna do that soon. So I've started Covet. I'm currently on chapter 51, page 208. This is pretty good so far. This is pretty good. Not gonna lie. It was a little bit angsty at first for obvious reasons. You know how love triangles go. But now I'm just like pretty obsessed with the route this is taking. I'm just hoping it's like, I know it's probably gonna be something traumatic, but I don't know. I just hope it doesn't like make or break the current situation that's happening, because kind of falling in love right now. Anywho, I figured I would pop in like a midday update because I'm gonna get my dad up soon. He's just watching TV, and then make him help me put up the tree. But yeah, I figured I would update you guys because I am gonna take a bit of a break. I think I'm gonna watch some Ink Master for a little bit, and then probably later tonight we'll put the tree up. I want to do it closer to bedtime so that we don't have the whole night for the cats to terrorize the tree. I want to reserve that for more as a tomorrow dilemma. Hey guys, so it is like 1:50. It's late. So after I talked to you guys, I ended up binging the rest of Ink Master season 3. So I finished the 3rd season. And then right before I finished the finale is over an hour long. So before I did that, I went and me and my dad put up the tree. Then I went ahead, watched the finale, and by that time it was like 12:30, so I went and made myself some food because all I had was breakfast today. And then after, or when I was eating dinner, more like a midnight snack, I decided to listen to some of my book, but I wanted to get to a certain point before I slept. And I guess it's a good thing I didn't propel myself any farther because I am tired. I ended up making it to page 61, page 253. Not much farther. I want to say I'm like 40% done, almost. Or close to it. Maybe a little bit over, give or take, I don't know. So tomorrow my game plan, all I really have to do is, I do have my clothes in the dryer, so all I really have to do is get them out and make sure everything's folded all nicely, and then finish the barn up tomorrow, and I'm pretty sure that's it. Hey guys, so it is currently I don't even know what time. It's like 9:20 almost on Sunday. I'm so sad that it's my last day off and it's already the end of it. But however, I did make the most of it. I've had a very productive day. Everything that I had on my to-do list got done this weekend. I finished cleaning the barn today. That's really all I had on my to-do list for today. Folded my laundry, and yeah. So another thing that I can check off my to-do list is this. I literally just finished Covet by Tracy Wolff, and boy oh boy did this one pull at my heartstrings a bit at the end. This book was so well done. For what I was saying about it earlier, like, it can be cliche at times, and like the way that they talk is more realistic with modern day speech. It's just weird to like read about it in books, I guess, compared to what I'm used to reading. But it's part of what made it so realistic, and I am just like really obsessed with the adventures that they went on and the trials that they went through. I mean, I'm impressed, but I'm also extremely pissed off with some of the shit that went down in this book. I am upset. Tracy Wolff, I will say this, she did a great job of setting up the most, what's the word I'm looking for? Evil villain, I guess, is like the most bland way of putting it. But the villain in this, he is so, you cannot do anything but hate him. Like, he is the freaking worst. He's the worst, and I can't stand him. There's like not a single boundary that he did not cross in this book. And it's just like, I am so excited for them to kick ass in the next couple books. I don't know how many more books there are in the series. I know that there's at least 2. But I don't know if it's going to go any farther than that. I feel like most series are 5-6 books. But I guess I will see, because I will be reading them all. At this point, I'm too invested not to. And let me just say, I am so obsessed with the character development and how, like, tightly the bonds became in this book. It was truly just really magical. And the ending really did hurt my heart a little bit. Not gonna lie, I did shed some tears. But I was more so in shock because there was so much happening that it was nothing like the end of Gods and Monsters, where like you had already known what was happening. It was kind of just rubbing salt into the wound. There was just so much happening, and it was like bada bing, bada boom. It was just one thing after the next. So this book was really fast paced. The action like literally never stopped. I also love like the imagery she used to describe things. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty deep into this series now, you guys. Like, there's no turning back. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna go words. I am gonna go ahead and give this a 5 out of 5 stars. I can't help it. It's like one of those things with Twilight, like where obviously there's probably flaws with it, but I am so biased at this point that like I'm just rating it off of my enjoyment and my connection to the characters. And right now I love the characters so much. I love seeing all of these friendships and relationships build. And it's like there's so much political stuff that goes into this book, but at the same time, it's not something that makes it boring. With one book that I'm going to compare it to is Captive Prince, which I know it's a completely different genre. It's more adult than young adult, but the politics in that were like so dense, it was hard to read at times, whereas to this, it was like a lot of this is based on politics too, like in their courts and everything like that, but it's executed in a way where it's very like entertaining to read, I guess. And that's all I can ask for. I mean, I'm pretty sure that this has only taken me, I don't even know when I started this. Yesterday? I don't know, but it took me like 24 hours to read it. And I'm kind of wishing I would have waited on it, because now I gotta freaking wait for the next book. And I don't want to wait for the next book. I just want it to be in my hand. I want to be able to order it. So I've just been playing The Sims, and I think now I'm going to take a little bit of a break and then try to read a little bit of Verity before I go to bed. I'm not going to set my goals real high, though, because I don't want to overdo it. So I'm just going to go ahead, rate this on Goodreads, and then I will go ahead and see if I can find an ebook for Verity. And if not, that's okay. So I finished another book. And I have decided that I think I am going to do a November/December wrap up. I didn't think I was gonna have enough books to do a wrap up, but stack's getting pretty tall, not gonna lie. And I still have quite a few books on my radar for the rest of the year. Obviously, I don't think I'm gonna get to them all, but it would be nice to start making a dent in them. And yeah, I do have a couple of videos kind of in the back of my mind planned for the new year. Hey guys, so it is actually going to be 12:07 on Monday, December 13th. You know what that means. My weekend off has come to an end. And I'm not looking forward to it. Anyways, I am filming this because I just finished editing this vlog. It's already pretty long to have only read 2 books. So, sorry in advance for that if you made it this far. And partly because I know that I was going to start Verity, but given that this clip is so long and it's like a new week, I kind of want to end it here. For one, I don't want to have like a 2-hour long vlog, and it's got to end sometime. So it's been going like a week now, and I think I want to wrap this one up and start a new vlog. So my plan is to finish editing this, try to get it up today before I have to go to work. I got to go through it one more time just to make sure like I have everything out that I want out, because I know that I didn't read anything for the first couple days. And yeah, so I'm going to be starting a new vlog today after this one is up. So unfortunately Verity is going to have to be bumped to another vlog, unfortunately, but it took me way longer than I expected to finish Gods and Monsters, and then I just had so much going on in between, lots of work drama. But let me just say this, no matter how terrible my job is, I cannot express how nice it is to like be able to meet really good coworkers who you genuinely like and get along with. It's just like I have collected so many coworker friends over the years, and it's really nice just to, it's like this one picture I posted on Facebook. I've gotten comments on it from like multiple past coworkers from multiple of my jobs, and it's like so nice to like still be in contact with the people that did make the jobs great. So anyways, I'm going to end this here. I just have to do a couple things today, so I figured, you know, there's plenty of time this week for a new reading vlog, so that is what we're gonna do. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next week for a new video.